Hello, my name is Monique Roberts Gray, and I am the Social Action Chair for North Arundel County Alumni Chapter of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. And I'm super excited to be joined with my soror, Soror Yolande Dickerson. Say hey, Yolande.
Hello, Monique. It was so good to see you.
Even better to see you. Soror, I'm super excited that we can share with our listeners the importance of voting. And there's been so many questions, so many things on the news. We recognize that this election is extremely important. So do you mind sharing some tips for our listeners and things that they should do to prepare for the November 3rd election to make sure that their voice is heard and that they're counted?
I will try to do my best, but I want everyone to know when you vote, you win. When you vote, you win.
Absolutely.
Now, most of you by now should have received your application, your ballot application, and through the mail. And for those who just could not wait, you probably already went online and filled out your ballot application. Now, if you did, you do not need to submit the one you received in the mail. You do not need to fill that one out if you receive one in the mail. Now, I know that sounds a little confusing, but listen to my pointers again.
Okay.
Some of you may have went online and pulled up the absentee ballot application, filled it out, and sent it in. Okay? Well, for those who did, you will get your ballot in the mail starting September the 24th.
Okay, in under 2 weeks from now.
Yes, under 2 weeks from now. Now, the rest of you fill out the application like I did. I send it back in.
Where did you send it?
I actually sent it to the election headquarters in Anne Arundel County.
Okay. The Board of Elections has
the Board of Election in Anne Arundel County.
Okay.
And they informed me by email that I had received it. Now, if you have filled a ballot application out and you're not sure if they received the application, you can call them. You can call any of the election headquarters in the county in which you live. Okay, you follow me?
Yeah, so I was the one that you spoke about first. I did it on my phone, and then I received this lovely letter from the Board of Elections for Prince George's County, which was have the same rules, I surmise, as Anne Arundel County. And I got stuck. I was like, wait, I thought this was my ballot, but I received the application, so I was like, I don't know what to do.
So
I need help.
So, Monique, now, did you go online and fill that application out?
Yes.
You sure you did it? Okay.
I'm scared now, but I feel like I did. I feel it in my.
Okay, I'll let you did. So you have another option. You can call them.
Okay.
Ask, did you receive my application? They will pick the phone up and they will answer your call. Because they do not want you to fill out another application and send it through the mail. They can become quite confusing, maybe to everyone concerned.
Okay. So verification, I can call the Board of Election for my respective county to verify that they received my online application as well as my physical application.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Yes. Now, you say as well as your physical application. Now, you're not going to send that in. Okay.
No, based on what you just shared with me, that would be duplicate.
Well, everything is clear. Everything is clear.
Okay.
Now, for others who have not filled out the absentee ballot or a ballot that you have received or went online to fill out, and you received your application in the mail, well, you will fill that out. If you haven't done any of the things that I mentioned before, you will fill that application out and send it in. Okay? And you also will receive the ballot in the mail. You will receive a ballot in the mail starting September 24th. You too can also call the election headquarters and check on if your ballot has been sent out. Don't be afraid to do any of those things, because
Okay.
that's what they're there for.
Now, can you tell them if they mail it back in, is postage included? Do they need to be prepared to pay for postage?
No, it's all, if you look at the envelope, it's all postage paid.
Okay, good point. Okay.
Yes. Now, there are three ways that you can vote. One is by the mail-in voting. And the second one is they will have drop-off boxes all throughout the county. I cannot tell you where, but that will be announced. It'd be just like going to a postal box, but these will be big white boxes that the election headquarters people there will go and take the ballots out of the box and take them to election headquarters. Or if you would like, you can stand in line and wait to vote. And of course,
wear your mask.
oh, do not forget to wear the mask. That is utmost important. And staying 6 feet away from the person who is in front of you.
Okay.
But at least you have those three options to vote. Now, I don't want to confuse you, but the three options of voting, and I must tell the people who has sent their application by mail or waiting to get their ballots by mail, they will get their ballots by mail. Okay. But once they get the ballots by mail, they cannot send it back through the mail. They must take it either to the election headquarters or drop it off in the box, because the election headquarters have to scan that in, because the ballots are quite large, right? So you cannot really send it back through transporting to the email, your email, or so that's something else you might want to be cognizant of.
Okay.
And thinking about that. Okay, so three ways that you can vote is drop-off centers throughout the county, or you can stand in line, or you can mail your ballot back in by mail.
Regular U.S. Postal Service.
U.S. postage paid for you.
Okay. Okay.
Is there another question you'd like to ask?
I was just curious, if I elected to mail it in on election day, is that a bad thing? Does that impact the totals, or in terms of, will we know who won the election if I just turned it in on the 3rd, or do you encourage us to do early voting for just that?
I would encourage you to do early voting.
Okay.
And early voting begins on Monday, October the 26th.
Oh, wow. It's almost a week
through Monday, November the 2nd. Early voting locations open for in-person voting. It's for in-person voting, okay? And you will hear, they should be giving more information about that on the website or in the news media.
So you said Monday, October 26th through Monday, November 2nd is the early voting period for Anne Arundel County, where people could physically go in to vote?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Now, can I mail in my ballot early during that time period as well?
You can mail in your ballot as soon as you get it.
Okay, okay. That's even better news to hear.
Get it.
Okay.
And they prefer that, because I assume they will be having a lot of ballots coming through. Now, on Tuesday, October the 20th, vote by mail ballot application deadline.
Ooh, okay. That's important.
And the reason is, you're absolutely right, Sora, because people will probably wait and say, oh my gosh, this is not a ballot. All of a sudden they may think it, and so the deadline for getting your mail ballot application deadline is October the 20th.
Wow. So that's Tuesday, October 20th to get your mail-in ballot, which is almost a week prior to early voting, which starts that following Monday, October 26th, and runs another full week to Monday, November 2nd.
Yes.
So there's no excuses. So
no excuse. I'm giving these dates. Another important date to remember Tuesday, October the 13th, the ballot drop boxes are available. Now I call them drop centers, but they're actually called ballot drop boxes available. Voters concerned about returning their vote by mail, if you don't want to send it back by mail, you can instead go to the ballot drop-off boxes.
Okay.
In different areas of the county.
That's good to know. I think I did that for the last election.
Yes.
The
Yes.
the primary. I think it's the primary. Yes.
Yes. Also on Tuesday, October the 13th, voter registration deadline.
Ooh.
Registration deadline is October the 13th.
Two big dates. That's two important things. Okay. Jot that down. Okay.
Now, few people may not realize what I'm getting ready to say, but also on Tuesday, October 13th is voter registration deadline, as I said earlier.
Okay.
Or you can register the same day during early voting or on election day. This is something new. They actually started in the last election, but very few people knew about this.
So on the 13th, say that again. This is really important information.
Voter registration deadline is the 13th, but you can register the same day during early voting or on election day. You just go in and say, I haven't registered. I like to register now.
Really?
Yes.
And nobody would challenge us.
No one would challenge. I had this written and I got this from the internet, and I also have verified this with the election headquarters.
That's huge.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, some people are wondering, if I'm out of state and if I'm a state college student and from Maryland, can I vote? Sure, you can vote. Your status still would be Maryland, right?
Okay, that makes sense.
Or you may be temporarily residing out of state, but you're still resident is Maryland. Yes, you can still vote for Maryland.
Okay. No, this is good to know for the college students.
Yes. And even military. If they're from Maryland and they're out in Okinawa somewhere, they still can vote as a resident of Maryland, status in Maryland.
Nice. Thank you for that.
Is there anything else you think we need to cover?
You know what I've heard people ask? So if we elect to mail our ballots in or use the Dropbox centers, can I track it like a package? Can I see where it's going? Like from my house to the box to the Board of Election? How will I know?
Okay, now this is something you told me earlier, that you went online and you filled out your absentee ballot. And on that absentee ballot, there's a space that says email. Okay.
Yes.
Say email. Well, because they have you in the system, yes, you can track it.
That's amazing.
Yes.
That is amazing. I thought of another question. Sure. If I elect to go on election day, because I'm just so worried and I'm more, old school. That's the only way I've ever voted.
Well, you're not the only one. Other people feel the same way. A lot more people feel the same way as you do.
What time does the polls open? I know I need to probably pack a snack because I've heard it's going to be historic numbers. So how early can I go to vote that day to beat the lines if I don't do early voting?
Well, I'm not certain, but I think it opens at early at 7 o'clock in the morning.
Ooh, okay. So I'll just get up early.
Yes.
Okay, 7 a.m., but we can maybe go online to the Board of Elections website.
Yes, and double check that.
Okay, no worries. Just put that on here.
Yes.
I actually, do you want me to pull it up real quick so
Yes,
folks can see?
right.
Hold on, let me
Let's check
just,
it here. Everyone can see. Everyone can see that.
yeah,
Absolutely.
let's share my screen really quickly. Everybody,
Technology is just wonderful.
yeah,
Oh,
technology is the best. It is the best.
yes.
Let's see if I can pull it up here. 1 second, everybody, bear with us.
Yes, bear with us.
Let's see. Okay, so that was Anne Arundel County. Can you see it from your side?
Yeah, Anne Arundel County
I
Board
have
of
pulled up.
Elections. I see that.
Yeah, that's something else. Everyone, we really want to push. There's a shortage of election judges, so we did an earlier video, but again, we would really like for you to consider serving in that manner. But here we go. Here is our website
Okay.
for the State Board of Election. Can you see it now?
Yes, I can see it. Let's just scan it to see what it says about times to vote.
Okay.
General, okay.
Let's see. There's election. You want me to go to the election page? You think that'd be most helpful? All right, I'll
Well,
try to scroll down a
don't
smidgen.
forget, you must register to vote. Remember that.
Yes, and if you are not registered to vote, please reach out to us at
Yes.
www.nacacdst.org, and we are both trained to register volunteers and to register you as a potential voter. There's
Yeah.
no excuses, people, no excuses. Okay, let me scroll down really quickly. Okay, it says look up your voter information, update your registration, register to vote, find your polling place,
Yeah.
request a ballot, track your ballot. I'm
Yeah.
excited about that one.
Yes. Yes.
I'm super excited. Let's see. I might be missing it. Maybe. Oh, wait. Here it may be under here. Sorry, Yolande. Early voting centers.
Okay.
And that
Oh,
and that might answer the other question that I just raised.
county in Maryland has at least one and as many as 11 early voting centers.
Okay. There go the dates that you told us again. Monday, October
Yes.
26th through
Right.
Monday, November
Absolutely.
2nd.
Oh, hold it. Hold it.
Hold it. You see it?
Early voting centers, come down a little.
Okay.
Oh,
What
early
about?
voting will be available from Monday 26th
Do you see
to
right there?
November from 7 to 8.
That's exactly what you shared. 7 a.m. Everybody, get up
Yes.
early, get your tea, your coffee, your
Right.
OJ, apple
Yes.
juice, oatmeal, and
Yes.
make
If
it
you
happen.
stand in line, just take a sandwich, wrap sandwich.
Yes, yes, indeed. This website is extremely
And don't
helpful.
forget your masks.
That's a requirement,
That is a requirement. Absolutely, Sora.
and it's right here on the website.
Mhm.
Mandatory. That's mandatory telework for those
Yes.
employees. But for voter registration day, you have to wear your mask. And
Yes.
we just want to share this website again in case there's some things we didn't cover and you would like to go back at your leisure. Please take a look at elections.maryland.gov/voting/early voting. And you will find a wealth of information.
A wealth of information.
I mean, I'm impressed. Like it's changed since the last time I've been on here. It was some things I had no idea about. This is really good. The voting system.
Information.
I'm just going to go back to the home page in case you guys need to screenshot this and take another look at it. Request a mail-in ballot. And it's right here, prompt in the center. Right here, prominent, real estate. So there's no reason you won't be able to miss it. Register to vote, request a mail-in ballot, and you can look up your status, voter lookup.
And here's the link. Check on the status of your vote by mail ballot at bit.ly/MD voter lookup. How easy is that, Sora?
That is super easy. There's no reason, Sora Yolande, that folks cannot do this.
Yes.
We can do anything we set our mind to. So please, we implore you to please go to this website, watch our video, play it again and again. And if you have additional questions, we are both available to talk to you at any given time. Our website for North Arundel County Alumni Chapter Delta Sigma Theta is www.nacacdst.org. And then you'll find all the programs that we're doing, all of the amazing things for the residents of Anne Arundel County. It is our job to serve you and to share with you the value and importance of voting. So, Yolanda, anything else you would like to leave our friends with before we sign off?
Just want to say, when you vote, you win.
Absolutely. You vote, you win.
Yes.
November 3rd is coming upon us.
It's coming up fast.
Coming
Very
up fast.
Yes.
So be strong. And what is that date? We were both September 22nd is National Voter Registration Day.
Yes, it is.
So be on the lookout for some
Be
really
on the
cool
lookout.
activities that we
Yes.
will probably be able to put together for everyone safely. So
Yes.
go to the website again, and we implore you to vote so we all can win. Thank you
And
again, Soror Yolanda, for
you're quite welcome,
everything.
Sora. I'm delighted to have helped out my Sora.
I really appreciate it. Thank you again, everybody.